Janet, tell me why tonight's such a big deal for you guys.
Well, it represents unity and heritage and Black excellence, and kind of the coming together of two great organizations, the Black Heritage Celebration Committee and the National Black MBA Association. So, a hard one to say. But yes, putting us together to celebrate our entrepreneurs, to celebrate our business founders. It's really a great opportunity to showcase it to the community.
Okay, so what do you hope for coming out of this, or any certain initiatives, or anything that you want the participants to leave here inspired, looking forward to the next year, or anything like that?
I want the community to understand that this is a great venue. It belongs to us. It's actually owned by the city, and we should be taking advantage of it. We should be enjoying all that's here, and we should also be taking advantage of the chance to learn about our culture.
Okay, so Janet, when is the Black Heritage event actually being held?
It's being held on May 18th and 19th, right here at the Arboretum. 2 days, a Saturday and a Sunday, and there are events in the main garden, also in the children's garden. So we have something for everyone.
My name is Demetrius Washington. I am the president of the National Black MBA Association, Dallas-Fort Worth chapter.
So tell me what this night's about, all about, Demetrius.
So this night is about celebrating Black excellence in the Dallas-Fort Worth community. And tonight in particular, we are focusing on those job creators, those entrepreneurs, the founders of companies who are really doing excellent things here in Dallas-Fort Worth.
It's important for people to be here today, Dana.
Well, tonight is a special night. We have two awesome organizations, the National Black MBA, as well as the Black Heritage Committee of the Dallas Arboretum, who's come together to collaborate to uplift Black culture and celebrate Black excellence.
Year-round, not just 1 month, right?
Of course, year-round. This Black history should be actually every day of the year, but for sure we have to do it big in February.
How are you going to keep the momentum going?
You know what? Hopefully tonight, each individual that attends will be inspired to use their gifts and their service to contribute to the Black community and continue to pay it forward to uplift the Black community and keep Black excellence going.
You know, it's all about acknowledging Black excellence, business entrepreneurs in the community, what they've done, what they've accomplished, and just really taking an opportunity to celebrate them.
Excited to be here. We got invited by Amber, and I'm extremely ecstatic about the event venue and the opportunity to meet several other professionals in Black excellence.
I want to say thank you for Amber for inviting, and she's always letting us know what new things or what events that we should always go to, and I can't wait to just mingle and meet new people tonight and just be in front of Black excellence.
Amen.
Oh, I'm super excited to see the turnout. I'm excited to see everyone interacting with these Black-owned brands, especially during Black History Month, when we can circulate and keep that dollar within our own communities and uplift the people that we are, because we want to network and also uplift our own as well. Because there's so much great talent here in Dallas, Texas, that people do not know. So we're helping to discover and unearth what people are good at, what their skills are, who can help each other, and how we can be that #1 economy in the U.S.
I'm Stephanie K. Brewer, and I serve the National Black MBA Association's Dallas-Fort Worth chapter as VP of Marketing.
Hi, my name is Jodessa Beth Elmy, and I'm the VP Operations at National Black MBA DFW chapter.
It's important for everyone to come out tonight and celebrate Black excellence. We have the National Black MBA Association Dallas-Fort Worth chapter along with the Black Heritage Committee, and we're spotlighting local businesses and entrepreneurs, and we're just so happy to be able to celebrate them this Black History Month.
It's not just Black History Month, it's every day with the National Black MBA, and we're just happy to be here with our sponsors, our collaborators to celebrate.
So, no, it is great and exciting to be here at the Arboretum. First off, it's a beautiful venue, but having the opportunity to shine a light on Black-owned spirits that don't normally get recognized. So that's why we're really excited to have a light on brands like Infinite Tequila. And this is LaShante. She's the founder and CEO and president, aka hyphenated.
So yes, I'm super excited to be here. Just a little correction, my sister actually founded the company April 4th, but I am super excited to be here to share more about Infinite and just the way that we are just being a forerunner in the market. So I'm excited to be here.
Hi, my name is Joyce Billman. I am super excited to be here. I am in corporate America, but also I have founded JDM Photography 360 Photo Booth Rental, and I think that within the entrepreneurial industry, it is an opportunity not for us to just network with other minority-owned business owners, but also to seek out and understand what other minority business owners have to offer, so that potentially we can work together as well as spread the knowledge to our youth that are up and coming.
We are really excited to see this turnout tonight. And if you know, trying to possibly plan an event in Texas on a Friday, in Texas in February, you are gambling, right? We took a risk because the last 2 years there has been snowstorms. So we're winning already. So let's give ourselves a hand for this being happy to be here with great weather. Anyway,
I'm thrilled to be here, not only as the chairperson of the Black Heritage Celebration, but also as a passionate advocate for the community. Because we are doing this for the community. We're not doing this for ourselves, we're doing it for our community. Linda is a woman who embodies the spirit of leadership, service, and empowerment in every aspect of her life. And how do I know that? How many years have we known each other? A long time. Yeah. It's getting towards 50, by the way. So that gives you a little clue about how old we are. She is not only the founder of Black Heritage, but she's a true beacon of excellence, which is what we're here for tonight. So please give Linda a round of applause.
I'm just honored to be part of this night of Black excellence and to have had the opportunity to be approached by the CEO here at the Arboretum. At the time, I was a board member, and we did not have an event like this. We had one for Hispanic Heritage, and the CEO wanted to have an event that wasn't, an event where we already had things going on, like during Kwanzaa or Black History. Wanted a unique event for us to come, because the garden is for everyone, especially for us too, but we a lot of times didn't feel welcome, and that was part of opening it up so that we can showcase Black excellence and not make it a one-time event. So we have our vendors come back time and ask to come during the year. So it really is ongoing relationship, and we're real proud of that. And so we hope that you will not only come, but bring others. It's a family event. So I'm just honored to be part of this and glad to see all of you here. And thank you for this. I didn't know about this way ahead of time, but I am very honored to even be recognized for this. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God.
My name is Tracia Bakers, and I'm the Director of Programs for the National Black MBA Dallas-Fort Worth chapter. And my role is to provide programming to our members at the pretty much the bachelor's level up. So as Demetrius mentioned, we do have a variety of members who are also students. But my role is to definitely provide impactful programming that will offer you some networking, but also some professional development opportunities. So this year we decided to dive into some very unique industries that you will find MBAs in, right? So if you think about MBAs, you can find us at banks, you find us in automotive, but we wanted to kind of take a different spin and focus on the other fun industries where you can find business professionals. So later on this year, we will have an event focusing on the business of beauty, fashion, and entertainment. And then we will also have an event in, I think, July around sports. So all of my sports fanatics just hang in there. So tonight, we celebrate not only the remarkable journey of the two Black-owned spirit makers, but also the legacy and contributions of African Americans to the broader spirits and wine industry.
Good evening, everyone. I am LaShante Williams, and I am here representing my sister, April Ford. She does apologize for missing it. She's not getting with us, so she didn't want to know highway drive from Hallelujah. We are the owners of Infinite, and we are 100% Black woman-owned and run tequila brands. We have 100% Blue Label agave, no additives, no sugar. It's just really just a wonderful brand story behind her starting the company, and just really everything that Tricia mentioned come full circle with my great-great-grandfather actually was run out of East Texas because he was selling whiskey. So just all of that, and now she is running a brand where we are the fastest growing tequila brand, Black owned in the country, and just taking the stores out. So I'm excited to be here.
Yes, Henry Masters. I am the owner and founder of Sweet Beet Vodka. We have it readily available at the bar. I am originally from Dallas, born and raised. Grew up here in North Dallas, in the Hamilton Park area. Graduated from Duncanville and went to Morehouse. And graduated Morehouse, went to LA, came back. I was not in the spirit industry. As some of these people always know, my dad was a very well-known minister in the area. My mom was president of the school district. There wasn't a lot of drinking at my house. The first project I worked on was a brand that had already been out 5 or 6 years. We just kind of wanted to do a rebranding thing. We did that here in the state of Texas. 10 months in, she told me she signed a multi-million-dollar deal with a celebrity, and that was it. Well, it was Ciroc. My first brand was Ciroc that I worked on, and that kind of got me into the spirit industry. I did 2010 Super Bowl here. I partnered with William Grant, and we launched Milagro Tequila. We launched Stoli Orange with Hugh Hefner from Playboy. My mom was not happy about that either, but it was business. The next year we had All-Star Weekend. I was actually had the honor to partner with one of my friends. Oh, there he is back there, Oscar. Yeah, Oscar Joyner, and we partnered with the NBA and Dwayne Wade, and I secured us a deal with Louis Vuitton brand, which is Hennessy, Moet, and Belvedere. There, I believe we launched Hennessy Black that first time, but it was something. But I know we launched Belvedere Intense that weekend, so that really put me on the map in the spirit game. And I was approached by the Cointreau family in France about having my own brand. So my brand is the only brand that the Cointreau family makes that they don't own, that I own.
Being able to navigate the space, sometimes you will have people who say they want to invest, and in all honesty, I think sometimes they really are more of a brain drain because she's definitely had a couple of people who've seen her. Like, you go to events like this and they see how bright she shines, and they'll say, oh yeah, let's have a conversation, let's talk, I want to invest. Honestly, she got a call and had a meeting, went through this whole process where somebody told her that they were going to invest $1 million in her business. They actually invested in other large, businesses, and it's just almost like it's just a long drawn out process where at the end it turned out they really were just. Yeah. So it was almost like, I think at the end of the day I just had to tell her, well, let's just keep moving, because it almost seems like they're really just trying to get the information as to what you're doing, how you're growing, and unfortunately, it was a gentleman from our community, and so it was a little disheartening, but I just, told her, there are other investors out there, so you just don't, put it on, okay, we can't do this with each other. It's just a matter of that particular person just really wasn't the person that we like to be working with.
For me, during my journey, I started this particular part of the journey in 2013 when I created my LLC, and there was no one out there that looked like me that did what I did before. There was no one I could ask questions for. But dealing with the investors, of course I said no way more than I have said yes, because the spirit industry is very new to us. They knew real estate, they knew oil and gas, they knew everything else, but the spirit industry is totally different from anything else. So it was a challenge out there raising money and pitching, and I'll never forget the first $250,000 I raised, but 2:15 in the morning leaving Candle Room. And a really good friend of mine that
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
that played for the Cowboys was tapped me on the shoulder in ballet, was like, yeah, I'm in. And I was like, on what? And he was like, yeah, the deal we had in Merrill Lynch. But it was, I thought we were pitching for somebody else. I didn't know it was him. I thought it was like some of their, we pitched to a wealth management guy, so I thought it was some of his clients. But it was a substantial amount of money. So when I started Sweet Bee in France, we had to pay 100% of the product up front. So we had 180,000. I would not get any product for 6 months. And when I started, I didn't have any customers for that product. So someone had to leave and give up over $200,000 to order product that wasn't going to be there for 6 months, and we didn't have any stores. I needed that product to get the stores. So it was a challenge, but we're here through God's grace. Yeah, we made it.
Dealing with feedback, how have you, over the course of your journey, dealt with receiving feedback on your product? Because you have to consistently be able to adapt and give what the customer wants or the investor or stakeholder. So could you just express to us as far as how you handle feedback and maybe what was the most impactful feedback you've had?
Really being proactive and being more hands-on in the very beginning. So she literally went to Mexico, worked on the recipes, she did all of that. And as she's out in the market talking to folks, she's making sure that she's taking that feedback.
So my last question for you before we open it up to the floor would be, what are your biggest dreams for your brand?
It's saying I hear a lot of the conversation. One of the things that April envisions is that our brand is a place where, talented individuals can come and work. We also want to really grow the brand across the country. Right now, we're in Texas, North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama. So definitely want to have a larger footprint in the country, and just to be a brand for folks to understand that Black folks deserve luxury. We deserve luxury items, we deserve luxury, and we should no longer be the dumping ground for spirits to come into our community and just, bring us things that are not, that don't taste good, that are not, really don't have the ingredients that we deserve. So that is one of the things that she wants to do, is make sure that we understand that we deserve luxury, and it's a luxury brand that you didn't know.
Yeah, my biggest, like I said, starting in 2013, there wasn't anything. There was no entrepreneurs, there was nothing. So my biggest dream is to see my brand in the store, next to Kettle One, next to Bell, just say, yeah, I made it. Whether we do well or not, I made it. A lot of people said we wouldn't. A lot of people said that we wouldn't make it. And now, we have great partnerships, like Total Wine. We're expanding. We're Texas, Atlanta, Georgia, DC, Chicago, Florida. We have New York, Philly, North Carolina by June. And, I guess I'm not going to tell y'all why here. We're about to be the first Black-owned international brand that I'm working on a deal right now.
So as an owner and then as a brand, how do you balance accepting nonlinearity and progress with competition in a brand and then your own professional growth?
It's very important to have the right team around you. You can't get blinded and people say, oh, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. But only you know your brand. You know your brand, you know your market, you know what you can and cannot do. I've heard that. Somebody just told me the other day, like, I think you're growing too fast. Why are you going to all these different states? But what they don't know is we have Total Wine. And that makes it a lot easier for us to go to the states. But
making sure that you have the right people around you, and then just, also making sure that you are getting out into the community, going places that maybe you don't feel naturally, welcome to be in. Put yourself in uncomfortable positions so that you can make sure that you're growing and you stay on the cutting edge. So.
As we talk about Black excellence in the room, this is Black excellence, and I love being a part of this. First of all, I will just say this opportunity definitely fills me with a lot of pride, right? Just to be here in the room and that what you've put together, what you've planned, I mean, it's just amazing. I've been watching it, I've been watching Anita's page for years, right? And I saw she was doing stuff here and I was like, I want to go, but I'm normally out of town. And so finally this year I get a chance to be here, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. I wrote some things down because I just wanted you guys to know, and I wanted to be able to convey it as properly as I could. The opportunity definitely fills me with excitement and pride, and one of the real reasons is because we get a chance to get together and we celebrate our culture, right? And I think that right there is big, and I think that we have so much here in this city, and there's so many amazing people, and I just think this is going to be a great event. I'm so proud to be a part of it. The other thing I will say that I realize that this is a first. You guys are talking about this teaming up with the NBA. That right there is like really, really a first for you guys. Even me being a chair, isn't this like a first, I guess?
First time.
Yeah, first time, so thank you so much. But I'm just eager to showcase the excellence that's in our community and certainly here in Dallas. And I just thank you for entrusting me with this, and I think it's going to be a great time, and I hope you all listen to me in the morning because I got to go. I wake up at 3:30 a.m., 5 to 10. Thank you. And by the way, thank you guys too, everybody in here who listened to this show, because you helped us reach 87 cities we're heard in now. So thank you.
This gentleman, he has a great story. He started out in your Mississippi basement, right? Yeah. And he's just moved along such where you hear his name associated with styling folks like Tisha Campbell. Did you guys see that? Yeah, she was hot, right? Styling folks like Michelle Williams of Destiny's Child, Tabitha Brown, okay? So not only that though, he's also started his own brand, J. Bolin brand, and we're excited about that because if you've seen his clothes, they really represent individualism and giving you your own pop and style. And so without further ado, we want to honor Mr. J. Bolin.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Get a photo.
I normally don't talk in rooms this small because I'm always afraid of talking in rooms like this with all of you beautiful black souls in the room. But I wanted to say this and acknowledge a lady that really helped me to get to where I am right now, and that is Anita Hawkins. I want to stand up. I have to say this out loud and publicly because when I lived in Mississippi, and when I tried to move to Dallas, Texas, I came here with $0 and bad credit. And my dad and my mom drove me out here and they were like, boy, there's no way that you'll ever be able to live in a city like Dallas, Texas, coming from a little small town in Mississippi. And I'm the guy who says I want to be a fashion stylist. And I have a degree in engineering, so my parents are like, well, where did we go wrong? Okay, so I then went to look for an apartment all across the city of Dallas, and I got denied every single place that I went. And I remember getting a chance to meet Anita, and I told her, she was like, so when are you gonna move out here? And you know, we try to make it all fancy schmancy. I didn't want to tell her that I had bad credit and couldn't get in a place to live. And so I was like, we're just trying to find a good place for my kids to live right now, and once we find that, then we'll lock it down. And she was like, well, I own homes. And I was like, well, I've never met a woman or a black woman who've ever owned homes. I'm like, okay, so where is this going? And she said that I have a place that you can actually rent for you and your family if you need to. And my dad ended up loaning me $1,000. He said, son, that's all I got for you is $1,000, and I still have yet to pay that back to him. I just feel like it's an investment, right? It's an angel investor. So Anita said, all you need is $1,000 to get into my home. And so I got in that house, and I barely was able to pay my bills in that house. And she was so gracious as a black woman. She stood behind me and my entire family from day to day, making sure that we had a place to live, making sure that I got my business launched up off the ground. And you probably have seen her as the face of my brand for years and years and years. And I would just go to my house and just I would put clothes on her and I would get in the bathroom, and before you saw all the beautiful photo shoots to everyone that started their business out, I didn't start off with fabulous photographers and hair and makeup and all the Hollywood glitz and glam that you see now. I started off with my cell phone that I was actually barely able to pay the monthly bill on. Okay, and Anita, you gave me a chance. I just want the public to say thank you. And it's because of you that I can stand here tonight and moments like this, so thank you. All right, I love you guys. I just want to say that out loud, everyone.
Our next award, Dawn Franklin, the creative force between Dawn Franklin Designs. With a deep reverence for her African-American ancestral heritage, Dawn infuses her one-of-a-kind, custom-made jewelry with soulful elegance and timeless beauty. Her designs are not just accessories, but they're reflections of a rich cultural legacy and personal expression. She offers her beautiful pieces on her website, but she also took a leap of faith to open an actual studio and a store. And it's right in the area where she grew up, not far from Fair Park. She presents her carefully designed collections as well as provides pop-ups for other entrepreneurs to showcase their talents in her showroom. So for wonderful in-person shopping and experience and events, we'd like to recognize Dawn Franklin, one of our first vendors at Black Heritage. Now, let's turn our attention to our next award recipient, Chef Kevin. Chef Kevin Johnson. You've got to experience the tastings of Chef Kevin today. He's a military veteran and a food architect with a fiery passion for entertainment. Chef Kevin, okay, because there's a couple chefs. This is Chef Johnson. Okay. Kevin climbed the culinary ranks of major national brands, where he worked with as a chef at the Bonefish Grill. He founded the Taste by Chef Kevin in 2013, and he has been serving up taste bud thrilling culinary experiences and entertainment for Dallas-Fort Worth area and also Texas and beyond. So he's national. But one of the significant things, and I think this is, we're here because we're at the Arboretum, is to note that he is the only Black chef approved for the Arboretum for their in-house and private events. A coveted not only is this a wonderful menu, but you can have Chef Kevin. Comes with it. So thank you, Chef Kevin, and thank you for tonight. We love your tastings.
This is a duo. This is a husband and wife duo, and I'm kind of partial, not really partial, I love all of the honorees, but they're married, and I'm in business with my husband who's over there, this little shine on him, but that's not about us. But to be in business together and do what they've done in only 3 years is a big deal. In 2021, their brand made it to Target and to Total Wine in just a couple of years. So that in itself is big. But their story got sweeter and their story got hotter when they auditioned, or first let me say this, they applied. They took a leap of faith and applied, auditioned, and got on the famous Shark Tank. But that wasn't it. After Shark Tank, they went on to be selected by Mark Cuban to be their mentees. And in less than a year, they have exceeded over $1 million in revenue. So that's pretty honorable, right? Because it's not easy in business. And so this duo, Chef, not Chef, I was Chef, Chaz is his name, Chaz and Whitney of Wandry Wines. I don't think that, I've been told that they're not here. They couldn't make it. They had another commitment. But their representative, Angelica White, please come up and accept their award, please.
Last but certainly not least, we have Jessica Washington, a powerhouse in the world of finance and media, recently promoted to the CEO of Dallas Weekly. So, I really want everybody in this room to listen to me about Dallas Weekly, because Dallas Weekly has been a local publication in Dallas since 1954 that has been at the epicenter of all things African American, continuously published, having never missed a single issue in 69 years. Wow. 70.
Okay, corrected. We stand corrected.
Okay. And it has emerged as the leading, most trusted voice of African diaspora in North Texas. So if you're not subscribing or getting it at your house or looking at it online, you don't know what's going on in Dallas. Jessica initially brought her talents to Dallas Weekly as the driving force behind the financial functions. However, her leadership and vision have played a pivotal role in shaping the success of the publication. Jessica, you want to come to the Jessica has brought Dallas Weekly into the digital age. You know, the fact that they have withstood, all these years, but now they are a digital force to be reckoned with. So please subscribe and definitely support Dallas Weekly.